Dun, dun, dun.
We're here.
Welcome back to Books and Bourbon. We had to take a week off last week.
Somebody was sick.
I was sicker than I think I've been in probably like 10 years. Like I was sick. I was in so much pain my hair hurt. It was
your
like
hair hurt?
it was like it just like was painful.
You were in bed for a while.
I was in bed for days.
You laid in there for days.
Yeah. I'm feeling better now.
That's good. You look better.
Thank you. I got my hair done.
Your hair looks nice.
You know, Adriana did it for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
That's
like
nice. I like the color.
Thank you.
It's a good color.
It's like it almost
burgundy, like
it almost looks like that. Yeah, like purpley.
Yeah,
I
it.
like it.
It shines the sheen.
Oh my goodness.
From the light.
You're funny. So
Looks
I don't
awesome.
think we've been here since Thanksgiving.
Before
Thanksgiving.
Right? Before Thanksgiving?
I think it was the week of Thanksgiving.
Did we have a video?
Yeah, we did.
Wow, yeah, Thanksgiving was long.
So then we had Thanksgiving. We had a lot of things. We had a lot of Thanksgivings.
Yeah, it was like a willow, like an arduous journey, a quest.
A quest. It was not. He's saying that because we watched Willow yesterday.
Willow's a good one.
It was a good one.
I liked it.
Yeah, I liked it.
A little corny at times.
Well, and it's Willow.
Well, and I think I see that like
connection to the original.
No, well, not only the connection, but like those movies, those Disney Marvel movies, are kind of taking like a corny turn.
They are a little bit, yeah.
Still enjoyable.
You know what was enjoyable? Excuse you.
Sorry. Give me that water.
Wednesday.
Yes,
Wednesday was enjoyable.
I like Wednesday.
I binged that real quick.
I binged it while I wasn't sleeping.
Sorry.
It's okay. She likes to do this thing where she's like, let's watch a show together. And then she goes, fuck you. I'm going to watch it all myself.
That is not accurate.
That is what happens.
No, okay. It's that I'll say, hey, let's watch the show. And you'll say, okay, don't watch it without me. And then I'll say, hey, let's watch the show. And you say, oh, I kind of wanted to watch this football game, or I was supposed to play video games with the kids. And I'm like, okay, well, then I'll just watch it without you.
We did not watch the football game tonight.
We did not watch the football game tonight. No.
This is not going away.
You want to drink my...
No, not that.
It's not good. This one is the...
Do you need another one?
I'm gonna power through.
Don't power through if you don't like it.
It's the Two Town Cider House Cosmic Crisp.
Here, let me go grab you the other one.
And I gotta be honest, it was not good.
No.
It was not good. So because we didn't do...
Well, is it warm now?
Is it warm?
Did you keep it out for too long?
It's quite cold.
It's been hours since I gave you that one.
No, it has not.
Yeah, it has.
It has not. It has not been hours. It's been like 1 hour. He's being dramatic.
I'm sorry, she needs a nipple on her.
Oh, don't let your spouse talk shit.
I can talk shit from the kitchen, and the microphone picks it up. Look at that. I crack it for you.
What'd you get?
I got a little bit on my fingers.
The original Cosmic Crisp. This was the tropical Cosmic.
Well, we got those from Costco because
they're not. I don't know that
it made more sense.
I don't know that this one's very good. Anyway,
you like my hat?
I read like $4.
Yeah, you did. You read $4. You
since our last. Oh, this is way better.
Probably because that one's warm. I'm gonna open this while you talk.
Okay. I read $4 since our last book. So I read the book I was supposed to read, The Never King.
I was there for that. I remember it vividly.
Super good.
Super spicy.
It's The Never King by Nikki St. Croix.
Okay.
And it's not very often I read a book that comes with a warning label page. That she directs you to a website if you feel like things might be too intense for you.
Oh yeah. We follow an author on Instagram and TikTok that has that same disclaimer.
Yes.
Where should this ball be? I don't know if it should be up here.
It should not be in your face. That's better.
You like the Batman hat?
I do like the Batman hat. You got it for our nephew and
niece,
not
that's
nephew.
Right. She is definitely female.
She is definitely female.
We're gonna give her the name niece.
I have to say, I read through this book so quick that I immediately read books 2 and 3.
Yeah, I remember.
Do you want to? What are we drinking?
Well, because you.
Oh, I picked it.
Yeah, you picked it because
I'm excited.
You can't handle.
Okay, that's unfair.
The hard stuff yet.
That's a little.
I'm gonna build you up.
That's a little bit mean.
I'm gonna build you up to it though.
Okay, what is it?
So this is Woodford Reserve Double Oaked.
And you got this as a birthday present.
This is my birthday gift last year
from your mom.
Yeah, from my dad. Woodford Reserve Double Oaked. It is 45.2% alcohol by volume, and it's 90.4 proof. Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey, finished in a second oak barrel. I have heard amazing things about it. It's a little lower on the proof scale than I'm typically used to,
I'm
but
excited.
I think
I
this
think-
is what we
I
need
think
to
it's
get you
because
into
you're like
it.
a high proof slut.
Oh, I am a high proof slut.
Yeah,
You ready?
I think you are. Yeah. Okay.
Ready?
You're so-
God. Ooh.
It doesn't smell.
Oh, it
It's
smells
not like
so
wine.
good. Oh, yeah, it does.
Oh, gross.
Oh, gross. You gross. Stick your nose in that. Let it fill the nose.
Okay. As long as it doesn't burn, I think.
Well, I mean, it's going to burn.
I don't think so.
God, that's phenomenal.
Okay, pour it out.
I'm gonna give
Let's see.
I'm gonna give you the neck pour.
I don't know what that means.
That just means it's the first pour.
That was a lot.
I know.
That seemed
Well,
unnecessary.
that's all right. It's heavy. It's heavy. It's a heavy bottle.
I think this one's the darkest one that you've had me try so far.
Well, it's double oaked, so it's
So
spent
that
time
makes
in
it
two
darker?
different barrels. Yeah, because it's spent
Does
time in two
it-
different barrels.
Does that mean it gets like floaties?
I don't know. Do you see any floaties in there?
No, I'm just wondering.
Well, they strain those out when they barrel it. Sometimes
Oh.
it's unfiltered and unchilled, and then they don't strain it. Then you
Okay.
get the floaties.
All right. Should we try it?
Yeah.
I don't want to.
Why not?
I feel like every week you make me try something and it just.
So maybe that's what oaky. Maybe that's what an oak bomb smells like. I don't understand the people like oak bomb, cherry bomb, caramel bomb. Like,
I don't know.
Does it smell good or not? Does it smell like shit? Does it burn your nose hairs?
It smells like an old man. I like it.
Watch out, everybody.
Okay. Ready? Are we gonna cheers
You gotta
this?
do one nostril.
I'm not gonna do that.
You gotta stick your nose in it.
I am not sticking my nose.
Yeah,
in
you gotta
it.
fill the
That
nose.
Seems
No,
unnecessary.
you gotta let it fill the nose. Let it just put your whole fucking nose in there.
I don't want to do that.
Too much sniffing of that is clearing my sinuses.
What are you doing?
Clearing my sinuses. Okay, ready? Look how it sticks to the glass.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is gonna be good. I can tell.
All right, you
I'm
ready?
happy.
I don't
we
wanna do
waited
it.
Almost a year.
I don't want to try it. It's
Ready?
gonna be so nasty.
Ready? Someone's coming down the stairs. Yep, that's a good one.
So I appreciate that it doesn't burn.
It's pretty good. I really
I
like that, actually. That's good. This is something you can just find on the shelf.
like anywhere.
Yeah,
This isn't one of your
really,
like fancy,
yeah,
fancy,
this isn't
fancy
really
ones.
hard to find. This one's pretty easy. That's.
I like that it doesn't burn.
Yeah.
I don't hate the flavor.
The flavor's good, sweet, and smooth.
Neither
Buttery.
of those were what I was going to say to describe the flavor.
How would you describe it?
Like a smoky flavor.
Smoky?
Yeah.
I don't know about smoky.
Yeah, I think it should be super less burny.
This is the lowest one we've had.
Well, I know, but
I mean, you started out with 130 proof. You just went down 40 points.
yeah, it does feel. I mean, I appreciate that it didn't. It's not burning. It's more warm.
That's what it's supposed to. God, that is phenomenal.
You are drinking that really quick. I thought bourbon was meant to be like sipped
I do sip it.
with a pinky up. Like,
No,
this is my bourbon, and I shall
no.
drink it nice and slow, like the fancy
No,
man
no.
I am.
No, we could smoke cigars and drink our bourbon. I think by the end of this, you are gonna be like, okay, I'm in. That's oh, wow. Like,
I love that it's not burning.
well, then what's the problem?
I hate the flavor.
I give you something double oaked, low proof, and you're like, I hate the fucking flavor of it.
Okay, but so I'm comparing the flavor against the flavor of some of the other ones that we've tried, right? So it's like I love this one is the best, least burning,
Okay.
right? Like I can still have an esophagus by
Yeah.
the time I'm done drinking it, right? But I'm not loving the flavor. I'm gonna keep trying.
Well, I don't know how to decipher how to help you. or understand what the problem is.
You're like, you're being a fucking baby.
I know
Stop.
that the higher proof is going to burn more.
Yeah, but I don't like the burning. I like that this is not burning.
And this is going to have more flavor, though.
I can learn to like this.
You can learn to like this.
I could learn to like this one.
They do store picks of this. I've just never gotten one yet because
really?
I haven't opened it.
You got some store picks of that Weller one.
Yeah, the Weller Full Proof and the Weller Special Reserve.
Yeah, I learned that those are what that brand is, Weller, instead of like that green label or that white label. Or
that Weller Special Reserve is pretty pretty hard to come by as a single barrel store pick. Yeah.
I wish you would stop smelling it.
It's so good, though. It just fills my nose with pleasure.
Oh, my goodness. You're ridiculous.
It fills the nose.
Mm-mm.
When are you going to make me my shirt?
I need to make you your shirt.
With my hashtag.
Fills the nose.
Yeah.
Fills the nose.
I feel like your book is going to be easy to talk about.
My book is going to be super easy to talk about. Look at how thin it is.
It's a very thin
This was a nice read because it went so quick. Like, it was 196 pages.
That's like a 4-hour read.
That doesn't even count. That's including the epilogue.
You could read 400 and something pages in an 8-hour day. That's a 4-hour read for you.
Yeah, it only took a couple hours. It was super quick. It was super fast. It was a nice book. Like, it was, I felt like, not dense. Like, Atlas 6 was like dense and there was a lot of stuff happening the whole time, right? And this book was not dense. It had a nice plot.
Yeah, I bet it did.
Her plot was nice.
The plot was very nice.
I thought, and her scenes were
they were very
spicy.
graphic.
This book is what's called a reverse harem. Do you know what that means?
That means it's reverse, where the heroine is the bad guy.
No, not even close.
Okay.
So a reverse harem means where it's one girl and multiple boys. So in this,
like a gangbang.
Yes, but not
like a bukkake.
I don't know what that means.
Well,
I don't want to know what that means.
Like a train, like a choo choo.
I also don't.
By the way, disclaimer.
Oh yeah, this is 100% an 18+ video today because of what we're going to talk about that was in this book. So
I wouldn't even say 18+. I'd say 21+.
If you have a child in the room, get rid of them,
which are
so that we can talk about this book.
Creep down the stairs like mongrels. If they come back down the stairs again,
they're probably going to get in a lot of trouble.
Christmas presents are going to go bye.
Bye.
Oh, it sticks to the sides. It's got great legs.
It doesn't have great legs.
You.
Do you want to know who has great legs? Peter Pan.
Peter Pan's got wimpy.
This is a Peter Pan retelling. Did you know?
Yeah, I know, but he's got wimpy, girly, tight legs.
No.
Oh, he's got just Jay Cutler legs.
So in this,
Ronnie Coleman legs.
Okay, no.
Okay, well, you know.
Okay, if we're gonna discuss athletes, then we have to discuss baseball players versus football players.
How about The Rock?
Baseball players are just prettier.
What? Because they're butts?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, football guys have nice butts. They'll squat.
Okay, but it's just not the same.
Well, you're into that.
It's just not the same. Anyway, do you want to hear about my book or not?
I'm listening.
I want to tell you about it.
Tell me all about it.
It's Peter Pan, except it's not like, it's like a retelling, right? Mm-hmm. So instead of everyone being children, they're all adults.
I thought they didn't age in Neverland.
They don't, but they're all adults. Just let it happen, okay?
Is that what he said to her?
No. Peter Pan kidnaps Winnie. She's our main character, okay? On her 18th birthday, because he has kidnapped all of the darling women for the last 200 years on their 18th birthday. Because he's trying to find something.
What's he trying to find?
He's trying to find his shadow. Because one of the darling women, Wendy, I think, stole his shadow with Tinkerbell and hid the shadow.
So he kidnaps them, hoping the shadow will appear?
No. He kidnaps them because in this, like, world, the memory, the, like, generational memory is hidden in, like, the mind, right? So even though she's just 18, theoretically her DNA, her mind,
Okay.
would remember like generationally things that have gone on for the last couple hundred years, right?
Okay.
So he kidnaps them on their 18th birthday.
So it's the same family
that
line
then-
he always kidnaps.
Right. So then Tinkerbell's daughter, who's the fairy queen,
Okay.
right, would help him. He doesn't know that she's not actually helping him. Read their minds and find the memory and like find out where did the shadow go.
Okay.
Because without his shadow, he doesn't have any power. Like he has
Okay.
power, but he's not like as strong. He's no longer king of Neverland.
Yeah. Okay.
Kind of thing. So that's why he kidnaps them. But like there are rules, right? They're not kidnapping to harm them or anything else. It's they're being kidnapped so that he can find a shadow. Once he gets the information out of their brain that he needs, he pops them back into the world. They're
No
not allowed to be
torture.
harmed. They're not allowed to be touched. Like they're taken, memory read, taken back. Okay, so what he doesn't know is that generationally, from her point of view, right, her mom has been insane since she's been born, right? Her grandma was insane. Like, generationally, from her point of view, the women in her family all become, like, schizophrenic.
Because he fucking kidnaps them.
No. What he doesn't know is that Tinkerbell's daughter isn't actually helping him when she gets into their brain and finds stuff. She's actually scrambling their brains a little bit so that stuff happens and they end up as a side effect of that going crazy.
Oh, wow. That's kind of mean.
Right. Well, she's...
Tinkerbell's a little...
Tinkerbell's a little bit of a bitch, it seems like. Yeah. And Tinkerbell's daughter seems like a little bit of a bitch. So anyway, so like, remember that backstory there, right? So she gets kidnapped and decides, well, if I'm going to go crazy anyway, and none of this is going to be real in, a few days anyway, I'm going to try and get whatever information I can. And the best way she could do that is to start sleeping with them.
Everybody.
Well, no. She picks the kind of the leaders.
Okay.
Like
are there
the leading Lost Boys.
Are there leaders?
There are leaders.
Okay.
There's the twins.
Okay.
And then
what about Rufio?
Rufio's not in it. I know.
It's too bad.
Rufio was so nice.
I know. Rufio!
I know, Rufio's not in this one. That would be good, though.
You probably can't steal it, though. You probably couldn't, like, write Rufio in there.
No, yeah, it's probably, like, copyrighted or something. Yeah. Anyway, it ends up happening. They end up having a lot of sex. They all end up super happy, like, together. It's actually super cute.
So they're like a quadruple?
Kind of, yeah, but not.
So weird.
It's like they're all with her. They're not with each other.
They're with her.
They're all with her, like, together.
Yeah.
And they all kind of, like, protect her and love her.
But this is like a span of a couple days?
No, she's there for a couple of months.
Okay, so I guess after a couple of months you'd start.
So, like, over the course of the three books, like, she's there for a couple of months.
Oh, okay, that's right, because this is the first book. Then
this is the first book. Okay. Yeah. And Captain Hook is there.
What's Captain Hook do?
I mean, he's doing Captain Hooky things and just sitting on his side of the island, like, wasting away. And
is Smee there?
Smee is there, but Smee is a girl.
Wow, really?
Yes.
Don't try and stop me, Smee.
And Smee seems interesting.
Yeah.
Smee seems like she's got some kind of backstory. She's not necessarily human, or she's human with, like, some kind of power, like to read minds or something, or to read stuff.
Yeah.
But it was really good.
So did they dive into Smee's story?
No. They dive into. She does a little bit of world building over the course, right? Neverland.
Okay.
And then there's, like, different islands, like Everland, and different. There's still, like, different things.
What's the difference between Neverland and Everland?
I don't know. She didn't explain that. I don't know.
Maybe Nikki St. Crow will.
I mean, I'm sure that she has more stuff on her website.
I think you should.
But I know she's going to continue. I read somewhere that the next book was going to be, like, point of view of, like, the fairies, because in book 3, Tinkerbell comes back, and Tinkerbell's supposed to be long dead. He killed her.
Why did he kill Tinkerbell?
He was pissed.
Tinkerbell's so
and Tinkerbell was his best friend, but he killed her because he was mad that Tinkerbell betrayed him. So he looked at her and said, "I don't believe in fairies," and she died.
Wasn't Tinkerbell Julia Roberts? Why did you want to kill Julia Roberts?
No, she was a good Tinkerbell. Well, that Tinkerbell was not mischievous.
She was.
But I mean, it was the same premise, though. Like,
was in love with
Tinkerbell
Peter.
was in love with Peter Pan. Same thing in this book. Tinkerbell is in love with Peter Pan. Peter Pan rejects her for Wendy.
Yeah.
Tinkerbell gets mad.
Yeah. Yeah. Got to go with the classic
Yeah.
line.
Yeah. And so he kills Tinkerbell because in the end, Tinkerbell betrays him and takes his shadow.
I mean, if you're going to steal a man's shadow, you got to reap what you sow.
Yeah, so she killed him. But by the end of the third book, Tinkerbell comes back.
Resurrected.
Yeah, somehow.
Maybe she'll be in book 4.
Well, obviously. Because she's obviously going to be like the main, like, antagonist. No, she's not a heroine.
What is she?
An antagonist.
Well, I like anti-heroes. Are there any anti-heroes in here?
I mean, Peter Pan's kind of an anti-hero.
No, he's more
because
like a
Pan
dick.
is a, like, mean king person.
Yeah, but he
like,
doesn't-
traditionally, Pan is, like, horrible.
Yeah, but it's not like Venom or, you know, where he does what's right, whether it's... He does what's moral, whether it's right or wrong.
True.
That's what I like.
Yes.
So is Pan more dickish? Or...
So it seems like before he lost his power, Pan was kind of like a dick king.
So he had to be humbled.
He had to be humbled.
Yeah, that's why they stole it then. Because he
wee
was
bit.
a prick.
Well, they wanted to kill him.
Well, yeah, because he's a dick.
Because he's a dick. So he's less of that, but also more of just the same.
What
but
is
he's
he-
a little bit more caring now. Like now
yeah.
now he has Winnie. Now he's got his, his 3 other friends. Like he's got like now a family that he didn't have before.
So he has love.
He has love.
Love conquers all.
I know. It's very cute. I really like the story. I loved it, actually. I would easily reread it. It was super quick, super fast. I
liked
read
it.
you some of the parts of it, and you were like,
you did.
I'm sorry, the book says what? And I said,
then
well,
and then what did we do?
what was your most memorable, what was the most memorable little scene I read to you? Do you remember?
I remember.
Or the one I told you about was the
I remember what happened after you read it.
Wink, wink.
Wink, wink.
That was a bad wink. Do a better wink. Your whole face moves when you wink.
Well, because, you gotta exaggerate it.
You don't have to exaggerate it. You just wink. You're really bad at that.
I'm just trying to be dumb.
You're
Anyways,
trying.
I'm glad you liked it.
I did like
there's
it a
no
lot.
trying here. There is only doing. Do or do not. There is no try. You're gonna get through it. If you can't get through it, you want to trade?
No.
Just take your little chaser. Maybe we just need to put you with ice. I don't know.
You've tried that before.
What? So what is it? Is it?
I don't like the flavor.
What flavor don't you like about the explosion?
You know what I also don't think I like? I'm struggling because I like drinks that are like either cold or hot.
Oh, okay. So
I think maybe one of the things I'm struggling with is that it's room temperature.
Yeah, because it's supposed to.
I don't like room temperature drinks.
Then let me put ice in it. But the problem is you put ice in it, then it melts
and
and
it melts and it waters it down.
So it would make it less burny, and it might open up the flavors if we put water in it.
Well, I don't want to put water in it.
Well, that's what ice is.
No, ice is
So
ice.
you want
ice is a solid form,
Okay, well then,
and water
you know
is a
what?
liquid.
We could put it in the freezer. I'm not putting any of mine in the freezer, but if you wanted to buy like a tester one,
No, I don't want to do that.
I would tester one for you in the freezer, and you could try it because when it's nice and chilled, like it is easier to drink. But
where was this one bottled?
oh boy.
You were unprepared.
I was
for me
unprepared.
asking
So,
you questions.
Versailles, Kentucky, USA.
Versailles.
Yes.
Is that why it's allowed to be called a Kentucky bourbon?
Well,
Is this like Italian olive oil?
It's Kentucky bourbon because one, it's made in Kentucky, and it's because of,
like, here's my like with olive oil,
Yeah.
right? If it's Italian olive oil, it's obviously you're thinking olives from Italy, right?
Mhm.
But other places can label something Italian olive oil and it's really from somewhere else.
So I think.
So like, can they do this? Because with olive oil, that's like a big deal, and they really try to combat that. Do they do that with Kentucky?
You
bourbon?
cannot
Label
it bourbon unless it's 51%.
Yes, but what about Kentucky
I don't know
bourbon?
about the Kentucky.
I would be curious to know that if
But
it's like the same,
I think
because they try to battle that with
well-
olive oil pretty hard, because you can't label something as being from Italy if it's not from Italy, you know? So like, would Kentucky be the same way, or is it?
Well, let's see. This one is.
Is it the way that it's Kentucky bourbon? Does that make sense?
Yeah. Well, this is Kentucky bourbon.
I kind of like this bottle, though.
It's a nice bottle. This is Kentucky bourbon, but this is distilled. Yeah, that's distilled in Lawrenceburg, Kentucky.
So then it must be a thing, right?
I think, yeah.
Here's my question for you.
That's just straight bourbon whiskey. That's Heaven Hill.
Here's another question for you.
What?
My question for you is, do you think that some of these are bottled under different brands?
Yes. So.
But are the same?
There is MGP.
This one's pretty, by the way.
MGP. That's Four Roses. A very nice bottle.
I like it.
I think you're going to want to open that eventually. MGP, I can't remember what MGP stands for, but MGP is a giant distillery.
Okay.
That companies will buy their distilled product from, and then stick it in their barrels and age it themselves.
Oh.
So
that seems like cheating.
Well, if you're new to the game.
No, that seems ridiculous. Wouldn't you want to distill your own stuff?
It's hard to distill it in that sort of like
it is
manner, yeah.
Oh.
So if you're small and you want to get into it, so like Nulu. So Nulu is MGP sourced distillate.
Oh, this has a special label on it.
That has a this is a
I know I distracted you. I picked squirrel. Sorry.
That's okay. So Nulu is MGP juice, but Nulu buys from MGP, and then they barrel it and they age it in their own processes. So
all of that meant nothing to me.
There's that, and this is from Lawrenceburg, Indiana. So distilled by.
It's not Kentucky.
No, but this is a rye, so it's a whiskey.
So it's not bourbon.
This is distilled by MGP of Indiana and bottled by PCS Distilling Company, which is in Louisville, Kentucky. So they buy the juice, and then they put the juice in a barrel.
It's got the juice.
Yeah.
Is it made out of corn?
No, this is a rye.
Oh.
So
what if it's made out of a corn? What's it called?
So 51% corn in the mash bill is the only way you can label it bourbon.
Oh, see,
51% or more.
It's got the juice.
Yeah, it's got the juice. So
corn.
That is over. Let me see that one. So that's over 51% in it. Okay. So this mash bill. Okay, this Four Roses recipe selected OESQ. It's 75% corn, 20% rye, and 5% malted barley. So it's a 3-grain mash bill, and it's specially selected by Mahen's Liquor. Now, each one of these, the interesting thing about this is that you've got the warehouse and the barrel number, and these last two right here, the 4L, is the tier. The tier is the level in the rick house.
Oh, that's cool. So like aged. Where it was.
So the higher
this says it was aged for 10 years, but this is not the one that we're drinking.
No.
We're drinking the Woodford Reserve.
Yes, you had a question about that one.
I did. I forgot.
I'm in the process of getting another one, so maybe we could crack one for
another Woodford Reserve?
No, another Four Roses. So maybe you could try
the Four Roses.
You could try the Four Roses.
That would be fun.
Yeah, the Four Roses is good. It's a little high, it's higher proof though, but it's good stuff.
I don't remember what my question was about this.
Why is it so good? So Woodford Reserve, okay, has a thing with the Kentucky Derby where each year they release a Kentucky Derby bottle, and the artwork on the label is picked by an artist.
Yes. So not good.
One day you might come around.
We'll keep working on it.
Maybe we could drink mimosa.
I like that it's not burning. I just don't like the flavor.
I just don't know what you don't like about the flavor though.
I feel like it tastes like one of the cigars that you smoked at McMenamins.
Those are tiny. You know, I would like to get. I would like to get.
That's what I don't like about it. It's like, ugh.
Oh, see, I would like to start, partaking in the cigar game. However, that's like entering the bourbon world again.
I don't want to.
I don't want to.
No, we have enough.
We have. Well, no, we're dwindling.
I asked you I would like people's opinion on this. I asked you if we were to sell all of the things here, how much money would that be? Because I think, based on my minimal knowledge, you probably have quite a bit.
Well,
Several thousand.
Yeah, there's a couple grand there.
No. I think it's more than that.
Well, the problem is we have 2 kids.
Yeah.
They're going to graduate high school. They're going to graduate college.
We're
going to get to 10, 15, 20-year marriage, and I'm going to need special bottles
to open.
So that's what I'm doing at the top shelf. This shelf is just to enjoy and try and, be able to say, hey, I've got this. And then when people come over, they're like, well, I've never tried that.
So what you're saying is, like, I'm not allowed to rearrange your shelves?
No, you can rearrange it all you want. You just have to realize.
I decorated it for you. I put your little Christmas garland up there.
It looks very nice.
Thank you.
If you would like to reorganize, you totally can. You just have to be careful with the top shelf and the middle shelf.
Oh, I see.
So the bottles that are on the middle shelf only fit on the middle shelf.
Oh.
And I tried to move all the way down to the bottom shelf.
Yes, because you were bending.
It was a little bendy.
It was bending.
Yeah.
It was bending.
So yeah.
Well, that's cool.
You still haven't bought me the prettiest bottle.
Oh, well, I haven't, but now that you pointed out that Four Roses one,
that one you're not going to find.
I like that one.
It's hard to find.
Is it?
You can go to Washington to find it.
You know, I know people.
Yeah, you do, and you keep holding out on me.
I'm not allowed to tell you who I know,
well,
so I can't tell you who I know. But I do know people who know people.
Yeah, I know. So you could say, "Ooh, well, I heard that Weller's dropping this month."
I'm not going to know that.
Or E.H. Taylor Barrel Proof.
I'm also not going to know that.
Or you could just come to me and be like, "So."
I'm going to be like, "Hey, so my husband is a weirdo who collects these."
Have you said that yet?
Yeah.
What have they said?
You're like, "Oh yeah, we get that a lot." Yeah.
You're like, "But he's special."
No. Why would I say, "Oh, my husband's special"?
Well, I'm looking
He's
for something. You know what you could say? You could be like, his birthday's coming up. I'm looking for something nice for him. Do you have any recommendations? And they'd be like, "Oh, well, as a matter of fact, here's this one."
Yeah, and maybe in like 5 years, 10 years.
Maybe like next month. I'm just gonna throw that.
I got you a birthday present already.
I know you did.
What do you mean you know you did?
Because you always buy me something for my birthday.
Yeah, but I already got it.
Well, what'd you get?
I'm not telling you.
Why not?
It's really good though.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay.
It's really good. I'm super excited to
When
give
do I
it
get
to
it?
you. You don't get it until your birthday.
Why not?
Because it's a birthday present?
But that's so far away.
Well, that's not my fault.
Well, so what are we gonna do then?
You're gonna wait till your birthday, and then you're gonna open it, and you're gonna be like, "Oh my god, this is the best present ever."
Fine. Oh
I mean, whatever. Do you want to know what my not favorite part of this book was? It's like my not favorite part, but it was like my
favorite part?
Most intriguing part, because anatomically, how would you make that work, kind of thing? Do you really want to know?
Do they want to know?
It's a trigger warning for you, because I don't think I've told you this. Okay, so Peter Pan is flying with Winnie. His other friend, whose name eludes me at the moment. Oh my god, what was his name? One of the Lost Boys.
Are they doing an Eiffel Tower?
He's super hot. He reminds me a lot of Azrael in the ACOTAR series that I read. Okay. Brooding, dark, whatever character. So, Peter Pan, number one, right hand kind of thing, right? And Winnie. And they're flying with her. Okay, now this is what I found anatomically confusing. Are you ready? Anatomically confusing. Winnie is in the middle. You've got Peter Pan, and then you've got the dark one, okay? And they both have sex with her together in the same hole.
Yeah, it's called DP.
What is that?
Double penetration.
Okay, well that was happening while flying. So how are they coordinating flying and that?
Well, out of magic.
The same. Anatomically, how? Like, because at a different point, right, she's with the twins, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like one is here and one is here. And that's working just fine.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense to me. Anatomically, I totally get that.
I mean, we go upstairs and watch some.
I do not need to watch anything.
That way you can understand how it
I prefer to read. I prefer to read things. But anatomically, I was so confused. Like,
it's just,
just position-wise.
Science.
But you know what I pictured while that scene was happening?
What?
Their ball sacks.
Yeah, they were Their balls were
Their ball
touching.
sacks were just
And they
like
were touching tips.
yeah, not just
Insane.
that, but like the
Yeah,
whole thing.
shaft. Yeah, rubbing. Yeah. Mhm.
That was the most memorable scene.
Well, wait, they're in the same hole?
Yes, they're both in her vagina.
Because there's one in the puss, one in the
Nope,
wuss.
that was the twin. That was the twin.
That's
The twin one was
That's a Thanksgiving turkey.
what?
I don't know.
I don't want to know.
You fill the mouth and then the two holes at the bottom. There.
Oh, that didn't happen
See, that would have made it like.
because that's 3. So it never happened like that.
That's a lot.
That is a lot.
That's a lot. A lot.
It happened with the twins, kind of like that.
See,
The twins did a lot of things
yeah,
together with her.
That's a little weird, but I mean, they're twins.
Well, they're twins.
So yeah, I guess. I don't know.
Twin
Weird.
stuff.
Tastes like coffee.
Does it taste like coffee?
Maybe that's the oak. That's the oak bomb. That was a good book. My God, do you need help? Ladies and gentlemen, she does not do this often.
I did not do this.
It's been 2 weeks. I think if we didn't take a week-long break,
Whew.
maybe.
Why do I feel it when it hits my stomach?
Oh, because it's just coating your stomach with awesomeness.
That does not.
It's
Feel
just
healthy.
coating with goodness. It is. It's good for it lubricates your joints.
No, it does not.
Yes, it does.
It absolutely does not.
110% does.
That is a lie
No.
told by pirates.
This isn't rum. This isn't some shanty liquor.
Excuse me.
This is
My
high
God.
quality,
Well,
fine spirits.
I want you to start drinking it with your pinky up and be like, "Excuse me, this is my
I
whiskey."
do it off
and
balance. It
my
would throw it off
slogan."
balance. I couldn't do it.
Do you drink like peanut butter whiskey?
Peanut butter whiskey's good. I don't even remember.
You don't
I
own any peanut butter
Not
whiskey.
anymore. I don't remember. You remember Easter a couple years back where I was celebrating Jesus' resurrection, but
With
I was
peanut
drinking
butter?
Screwball,
I don't know what that is.
and then I knocked the light out and broke the
Oh,
dragon's
I
breath.
remember that. I was
Yeah.
so pissed at you.
Mhm.
I had just hung lights in the backyard. Like how people do like the lights, in the backyard or like around the fence. I had just hung those up kind of from our porch to our little fence, like just over our table area.
Mhm. It was beautiful.
And you took the dragon's breath that I bought
playing
you
golf.
because you demanded to have it for the fireplace.
For golf, yeah.
And you were
it still works.
pretending to play golf with it.
Yeah.
And on the backswing, broke my brand new.
Yeah, we had replacements, so
Oh, thankfully.
yeah. Well, that's,
Guess what I found?
Huh?
You're gonna be like, what the fuck? I got a whole new box of those lights.
Mhm.
Like I found that I purchased, and we never.
Oh yeah, because we were supposed to do it on the other side.
Of the yard.
Yeah, the yard. We were supposed to like attach them and do like a circle.
Well, we didn't.
No, we didn't.
We didn't. I do think though that we should hang them like around the porch.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be cool.
I like that idea.
I would like that.
It's very good.
I don't like this.
You never.
I think I liked last week's better. Like I was.
What did we have? What did we have? Oh, the Michter's Barrel Strength Rye. Would you like to try that?
I would
instead?
not. Why are there floaties in it?
There's no floaties.
There are floaties.
Let me see. I don't know where you got floaties from. Maybe you're not doing this.
Crap. It's definitely
I don't know.
clearing the sinuses a little bit.
Yeah, see this. Here, look. There's no.
Why do you smell it like that?
'Cause
Do
it's-
other people smell
yeah.
it like that? That's
Yeah, they
so
do.
weird.
Yeah, they do. I don't see any
I don't
floaties.
think
This
that
is so
they do.
fucking dark. I can't see any floaters in here. I don't know. Floaties happen. Floaties happen. This was finished in a second barrel. There's nothing wrong with them. It's not like it's going to kill you. If there's anything in there, it's dead. So this is bourbon finished in new, heavily toasted, lightly charred barrels.
Mm.
This is really good. I would recommend this to anybody.
I don't hate it.
It's growing on you. There you go. Take the unfloaty one.
Thank you.
The only thing I don't like is I cannot get past the ability for it not to have a little bit run down the side. I don't know if it's how I pour it.
You suck.
Maybe I do suck at pouring
You
it.
suck.
You suck. You suck.
You suck at pouring it.
What are you doing with these floaties? These are growing. They're like a. That wasn't there before, was it?
Oh my god, that's so bad.
Oh my god, so bad. Ladies and gentlemen, okay, you gotta get it. Look at how the light shimmers through, and then you gotta open it up. You gotta get air in there and open it up. What is that? Floaty is it's growing.
I told you.
That's why I like these glasses because you go. So I'm so
It looks
extra.
it looks like a little worm.
So I'm so extra with these glasses that I refuse to drink out of anything else.
Oh, that's because you broke up the worm. There was it was like a string thing, and you just did that and you broke it up.
I was feeling more
I
risky.
mean, I don't know that it was actually a worm.
Well, I don't know. I don't see anything in the.
Well, how could you? It's so dark.
I know it's nice. It's double oaked.
It's double.
Sometimes
oaked.
floaties happen. I mean, it's from the barrel. It's from they missed
All
it
the stuff.
and the straining. Yeah, sediment.
That's
From
okay.
just I mean, that's sat for
I
a
get it.
year.
I get it. It's like wine.
It's sat for a year, so I mean, it's not like, So whenever it was bottled, it's sat that long, and then until somebody bought it, and then it sat for a year on my shelf. So I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if there's a little bit of floaties in there.
That's okay. I mean, it doesn't bother me.
No, it was a really good.
I didn't hate it.
It's a really good pour.
It was not very burning, so I'm going to give that
Give that an A.
a 1.
1?
A 1 or a 2.
Okay,
burns.
out of your scale, what would you give it?
Like 2 burns out of 5.
So I give it a 5 for taste.
I didn't like the taste of this one.
I give it.
But I don't know if I don't like the taste of it or if it's I just don't like the burning. Like I want to be able to enjoy a drink with no.
Well, then I'm gonna give you some like fucking 86% proof stuff.
No, you keep telling me that you're gonna give me ice.
What do you want? You keep turning it down.
You keep lying.
You want ice?
I don't want ice right now.
Okay, well.
But I would like ice in the future.
Well,
You talked about you were gonna get me those fancy ones that like don't melt.
What?
That were like.
Oh, I put those on my Christmas list.
Oh, you did really?
Yeah.
I didn't buy you that.
I
didn't buy you that for Christmas.
That's okay. We didn't have.
I also didn't buy that for your birthday.
That's okay. What'd you get me for my birthday?
I'm not telling you what I got. It's really good though.
What is it?
I'm not telling you.
Is it like something I can use?
Yep.
Like sitting at home?
Yep.
Can I use it anywhere else?
I mean, you can take it with you.
I take it with me, like to the airport.
Yeah.
Really?
I mean, you can take anything with you to the airport.
Okay. Let's be real here.
I'm not going to tell you. It's a surprise.
Fine.
It's a surprise.
So I think what we need to do is you need to start a couple nights a week.
No.
Having a little bit.
Absolutely
and
not.
And then we'll put some ice in it.
Absolutely. I don't even drink wine that often.
Okay, you should. I've been trying to tell you to get a wine membership for months now.
Yeah.
Probably a year.
I know. But I just don't drink enough wine.
Well, then start.
I enjoy wine, but I don't drink enough.
You could enjoy an ounce a night.
You can't of whiskey?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Why would I do that to myself?
You're not doing anything to yourself, but
that sounds disgusting.
You're creating a special bond.
No, what I would be doing at that point is burning away all my taste buds
because
so that there was nothing left, and that way, then bourbon starts to taste good. You've just burned away all.
Let's do it.
No.
And then
no.
And then
I
get you into it. We could double down on the hunt.
Wow, that sounds a lot like my book.
Yeah, want to double down on the hunt?
No, I don't want to do that.
But you could do it to support me. You could double down on the hunt.
I do support you. I allow you to buy all this stuff.
If you know all these people.
No, I'm not going to do that.
You're going to be like.
It's an abuse of power.
Yeah, abuse it.
I'm not going to abuse it. That's rude.
Don't do it. Well, this was fun.
This was fun. I didn't like this one. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I didn't hate it.
You're not going to like anything.
It wasn't my least favorite.
Well, okay. So let's see what you want to try next. And I'll tell you if you can open it or not.
E.H. Taylor.
Which one? No,
I'm kidding.
Sorry. No.
I don't particularly care. I do want one that does not taste like. I want one that is meant to be drank with ice. Do you know, or is that something?
You can throw ice in any of them.
No, but like one where it's like, this is the best way to drink this.
I don't necessarily
You know,
have anything.
you don't know
that.
like that?
No, I mean you throw ice in anything, and it'll cool it off, and it'll open up the flavors.
Oh, you're just ridiculous.
So, I mean, I don't know, man. You're gonna have to. You want to try that Henry McKenna,
I don't know what that means.
the Bottle and Bond 10-year?
Why can't you just pick one?
Well, because
What's the one that says Mill?
Noah's Mill.
Yeah.
This is a Willet.
What's a Willet?
Just a brand.
Oh.
Just a distillery. So this is handmade in the hills of Kentucky.
Everything's Kentucky.
This is a fancy
Do
bottle.
you own any that aren't made in Kentucky?
Yes, I do. Several.
Where are they from?
Well, they're from all over.
This batch of bourbon was aged in wooden barrels until fully mature, bottled by hand. Ooh, this is kind of a nice bottle.
It's a fancy bottle.
I kind of don't want to ruin this one.
Okay. Do you want to do New Riff?
It's too pretty.
Single barrel bourbon? This is probably now officially the oldest bottle on my shelf.
Ooh.
This was the last. Ooh, that one is that's some sediment.
Ew.
So this one is from what year of Oktoberfest was that? Well, it was like when we first started hanging out with Brad and Hannah.
Oh gosh, I think they moved here in 2019.
Was it 2019? So that's been sitting on the shelf.
2018?
Oh, that was fall of 2020. So that was oh wait, what's that? This says distilled and bottled fall of 2020. So it was, I think that's been sitting on the shelf for 2 years, and I have yet to open it.
So this is a COVID bottle.
It's a COVID bottle. It's almost non-openable.
It's very modern looking compared to the rest of them. The rest of them are like trying to be like old.
Yeah.
Without chill filtration. What does that mean?
I don't know the answer to that one exactly.
Oh my God, how dare you.
But it wasn't filtered.
Okay, I want to do this one next week.
Okay,
this is the New Riff single barrel proof without filtration. It's 106.1 proof.
16 points higher than what you got here.
60 points higher, but I'm hoping the flavor is there. Like, I'm willing to put up with some burning if the flavor tastes good.
Yeah, this is Kentucky. It's a single
Kentucky.
barrel. Yeah, it's
I feel like everything's
barrel
Kentucky.
proof.
Like, why are people in Kentucky so good at making whiskey?
Well, that's where it started. I want you to take.
But it couldn't have.
Do you know where?
Because like there's Irish whiskey. Like it.
Yeah, but Irish is different than bourbon.
But that's what I'm saying. Like whiskey couldn't have started in Kentucky.
No, it didn't. It didn't.
Like it would have started other places.
So all bourbon is whiskey, but not all whiskey is bourbon.
I know you've tried to instill that into my brain.
Okay, now if you want to
I'm just not that smart.
Listen, do you want to take me? Do you want to take me somewhere?
No.
Take me on the bourbon trail.
I'm not taking.
Take me to Kentucky, and we can go to some distilleries.
We don't know anyone in Kentucky.
It doesn't matter. We'll stay in a hotel.
In Kentucky, excuse me.
Yeah. And we can go visit these distilleries.
I want to open this one next week. This is our next week.
That's the oldest bottle on the shelf.
Okay, this is the one.
I've had that one for 2 years.
I have a confession to make.
What?
I didn't just read these 3 books.
Why are you telling our fans?
I got
our 15 subscribers.
I went on a pan kick because I was like, oh, this was so good. I wonder what other like Peter Pan things are out there, you know? So I read another Pan story that I was told was super good.
Probably not as good though.
It was not as good. It's called Hooked. And it was less plot.
I think you told me about that one. It was more Hook.
Yeah, it's Hook's point of view.
Yeah.
But like a modern day.
Yeah, you told me about
that. So there's no Neverland, there's no magic. It's just it was not my favorite, probably because I just read this.
Well, and you're reading Peter Pan for fantasy, not modernism.
Yes.
It's like, ooh, Twilight.
Yeah. So I didn't like it.
Yeah.
I actually DNF'd it. Do you know what that means?
Do not.
I did not finish. I couldn't keep. I tried so hard. I think I'm like 50% of the way through, and I just like it's so unrealistic. So it claims that like Wendy's this virgin, right? And she's got her controlling father, who's who's Peter, right?
Okay.
Modern retelling. The whole thing's stupid.
Okay.
So she's supposed to be an adult who is a virgin, who meets Hook, who is a underground
Staunch man.
crime lord, whatever.
Okay.
Okay.
Very appealing.
She doesn't know that. But here they're trying, up until this point, they portrayed her as like this innocent, virginal character. And then we're supposed to believe that after having dinner at his house, she just crawls into his lap and starts grinding on him.
I mean,
that just is so unrealistic.
No, not really.
I didn't love it. So I DNF'd it. And maybe I'll retry it later. But everyone was like, oh my god, this book is so great. Like, you'll love it. And it was not. I didn't like it. It was less plot.
There's an issue with people's palates.
Yeah, it was not my palate.
It's not your palate.
It was not my palate. I didn't like it. It was kind of dumb.
I hope that this is your palate.
I hope it is. I'm kind of worried that we're not going to find one I like.
Oh, we will. I think eventually you'll be like, you know what? I'm starting to see it because I didn't like the burning. I didn't like the burning at the beginning.
No.
So what I did was I had ginger beer, and then ginger ice cubes, and then ice cubes.
So you were nicer to you than you are being to me.
I've asked you if you want that stuff.
I have repeatedly
you
said
have not
yes.
said yes.
I feel like we could go back and watch previous videos and we would find that I was like, oh my god, yes, absolutely ice.
Okay, then I'll throw some ice. We'll get some ice. I put ice in the last one. You're like, whoa.
That was not good. I didn't like that. So, maybe ginger beer ice would be good.
Maybe ginger beer ice would be good.
Maybe you should research this one and see what people like drinking this one with.
They like drinking it neat.
That's just you. Shut up.
I kind of want to open it now, but
I kind of want to switch the book that I'm supposed to read for this next
switch
week.
The book.
I'm going to read The Haunting, what is it? The Haunting of Adeline. It sounds real good.
This is a sour mash.
What's a sour mash?
Think of like sourdough bread.
Okay.
The same kind of thing.
Okay.
So like The Mother.
Haunting Adeline. That's what I'm going to read.
I'll read that one.
I'm going to read that one.
I like this symbol here. I haven't opened this one. Do you know why I haven't opened this one?
Why?
One reason is because it's, as I started my journey in bourbon, this was one of the first bottles. Is
this a sentimental one? So you're saying
it's
that we can't drink the sentimental one.
However, I also haven't drank it because the bottle is just so cool.
It's so pretty.
Like,
I'll tell you what.
It's a cool bottle. No, we're going to do it.
We'll drink it, and then if we like it, I'll buy you another one.
Good luck. We're out in Oregon.
I can figure that out.
You'll order it online.
Can I?
Mm-hmm.
Can you order whiskey?
You can order, basically any bottle I could order online if I wanted to pay the price.
Oh.
But I don't want to pay the price.
Oh.
I like.
How did you get this?
From our friends. Brought it back from their trip.
In Wisconsin?
Mm-hmm.
Wisconsin.
Now, if you take me to other states, you can find this stuff.
God, you act like I deprive you.
You can take me to Vegas and go to Smoke Wagon.
I would go to Vegas, but I think that I want to experience Vegas differently than you want to experience Vegas.
Yeah, you want to go to shows.
I want to go to shows. I want to go see the burlesque shows. I want to go see the Blue Man Group. I definitely want to go back and see what were they called? They weren't the Chippendales. Thunder from Down Under.
Okay, I'll go see all that for you.
That was so much fun. We had so much fun.
You just take me to the Smoke Wagon distillery.
I mean, it's corny, but it was so much fun.
Take me to Smoke Wagon. Let me buy some stuff.
And then you'll do all the other things that I want to do.
All the other things you want to do.
Pinky promise. Deal.
That's the wrong way to do it. Yeah, there you go. You gotta kiss it. You gotta touch tips.
There you go. You're so dumb.
You're dumber.
All right, cool. So you're gonna do this. I'm gonna read Haunting Adeline
you're gonna do this.
Oh, do you want to read
Haunting
Adeline?
No, I don't have the patience.
That book comes with trigger warnings.
I don't have
the patience. It's not about the patience. You just get sucked in, and the next thing you know, it's like 200 pages later, and you're like, "Oh my god, what did I just do?"
This is what I get sucked into.
Looking at the bottle.
No, I was looking at the lighting is off. I don't know. We'll open that one next.
Yeah,
that's a cool bottle. Good. That's a sweet one.
I had fun. I learned a lot this week.
I learned a lot too.
What did you learn about?
That you need me to take care of you. No, I mean,
you learned that I'm a huge baby when I'm sick and I literally can't function.
No, what'd you make fun of me for? No, I learned more about bourbon trading in the bourbon game and what what to do and what you have for value. And
I learned that I have a reverse harem kink.
Yeah,
That was good.
Okay.
I'm gonna read
so
more of those.
Apparently, we need to have bigger discussions.
Nope. Just reading. Just reading. Just reading is good.
So I learned that it's very hard to get certain things if you can't buy them.
Okay, so I'm confused by that. Okay, and I'm confused by that because you seem to just get stuff.
So here's the deal.
How do you do that? Is it because you're like constantly going?
It's constantly going. It's knowing what to look for. It's monitoring like what people are looking for and then buying those things. It's also very interesting, right?
I feel like so much time is devoted to this.
It's
More
a lot-
time than I think
it's a
I've
lot-
suspected.
It's a lot of time. It's a lot of Facebook. It's a lot of time. So,
Facebook.
for instance, it's
Facebook
kind of weird,
for
right?
the old people.
Yeah, for the the older generations. No, it involves research, and I have found that whether you trade or you buy it secondary, you trade it secondary or you buy it secondary, you're still spending essentially the same amount of money. So, like,
well, no, that depends on what you're buying. That depends on what you're getting, right?
okay, so let's say E.H. Taylor.
So wait, pause. So like, Jack Daniels is whiskey,
Sure.
right? Isn't it?
Depends on what you're buying, though.
Okay, but they make Jack Daniels whiskey. Like,
Yeah.
isn't that what Jack Daniels is?
Well,
Like
bourbon,
most
yeah.
people are like, oh,
Bourbon.
Jack Daniels, right?
Yeah.
Is that off the shelf? Is that considered good or is that considered not good?
Depends on what you're buying.
No. If it's just off the shelf, OG
So Jack Daniels, I think number 17, the black label.
Yeah.
That's just off the shelf. That's garbage.
That's okay.
That's trash.
So you're not going to trade like this one.
I wouldn't trade that
for that.
So this is $60.
But you wouldn't trade that at all because you could get that anywhere.
That's trash.
Okay.
I wouldn't trade that.
$10 says that's something I'd probably like. It's just because it's garbage.
Yeah, it's fucking trash. So Jack Daniel's Single Barrel Special Reserve.
Are you
Port
trying to
Hill.
say I only like trash?
Well, no.
I love
married
you.
me. Oh, that's funny. We did that at the same time. High fives. No.
That hurt.
Well, what? My ring?
Yeah.
It's because the love hurts.
Anyway, I was just wondering. I was just curious.
No, I mean, you like, okay, so E.H. Taylor Barrel Proof is about a $400 bottle.
Listen, I feel like it's only that way because the bottles are pretty.
No, it's because of COVID. It's because of the explosion.
What? How could COVID have anything to do with that?
Because supply and demand.
What, you're saying that everyone decided to drink more?
No. Well, yeah, everyone did decide to drink more, but the other problem was they didn't have enough people to make it.
Uh-huh.
So now when it comes out,
it's like, ooh, there's only
it's
like
like
4 of these.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's all about the bottles that are made of that.
I love your hat. Your hat looks
Nice.
so nice.
I'm gonna save you tonight.
Batman.
I'm gonna be your Dark
Save
Knight.
me tonight.
I'm gonna be your Dark Knight.
But he went by the dark one in here. God, what was his name? I cannot remember. It was really good though.
What's really good is this double oaked.
You know, I'm gonna reread this book. It was pleasant.
You should re-drink this bourbon.
I don't want to. No, I'm good. I tried it once.
It's just pleasant.
Ugh. If I could still remember the taste. Oh my god.
I don't know. I think you'll like this one, but then again, I don't know.
You keep saying it, Matt, about like everyone we choose.
Because I don't have shit. I don't have garbage. There's no garbage on that shelf. Everything on there is complex. It has complexity and taste and overall deliciousness. If you must know.
You know what? I love you.
I love you.
All right.
They'll be mushy on the thing.
You ready to call it?
I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna take it
I
upstairs.
didn't think this was the worst one.
Well, which one was the worst one?
Last week's.
If I can get it.
No, it was that horrible one that you put those things in.
Oh God, those are
Those
fucking
were
terrible.
so
Those were
gross.
No.
And I didn't know how to be like, those were fucking disgusting.
I think the problem was we had Michter's Barrel Strength Rye, and then we had that, so our palate was already like.
I liked the
coated.
Michter's.
The
I
Michter's
actually
is good.
didn't. I didn't hate the Michter's. I liked the Michter's.
Would you like to have a small pour of it?
No, I liked the Michter's and the first one.
The Heaven's Door.
Yes. So
Which-
far,
which-
Michter's and Heaven's Door are at the top of the list.
Well, I haven't been drinking those, and I have to. So the problem is once they get half full, then I gotta get rid of them.
Well, then you just invite friends over.
So that's why you see me like trying to get rid of the damn bottle
You
because
don't have to get rid of them like that quick.
if they start to lose because the problem is there's more air in the bottle.
Uh-huh.
So like This one is
That's
is
not
still fine.
halfway.
That one's not halfway. That one's not halfway. This one though, if I let that one sit, it's gonna dissipate and it's gonna change taste. So that one I get rid of it.
What do you mean?
You drink it.
Why don't you just share it with people?
I do. Why do you think it's so low?
I don't know.
I'm sharing a 2-ounce sample with somebody tomorrow, and I had a couple pours of it. Now it's there.
You send samples to people.
I send samples to people, and I trade samples with people. Yeah,
Why do you do that?
to try stuff I've never had before.
Okay, I was just wondering.
It's all about. I mean, I don't buy it secondary. I will trade across the board to get stuff.
So we're on track for next Monday.
Yeah, look how many bottles we have on the table.
Chitty. Well, you did it.
Chitty, bang, bang.
To chitty chat again.
We could try the BR. Did I give you the Maker's Mark BRT01?
Well, those were words I didn't understand, so I'm gonna say no.
We could try the BRT02 if you don't want to try the new riff.
No, I like this bottle.
This is a yearly release. Maker's Mark limited release. Last year it was FAE.
Oh,
This year it's
I
BRT.
have seen them dip these. Do you know that they dip these all by hand?
Yes.
I saw a video of them making this.
Yeah, that is it. That's a good one. I had the BRT01 already. Very amazing bottle.
I kind of want. Let's make this our Christmas week.
Yeah, we could. Well, yeah, we could. I'm trying to trade for another one.
Wait,
so-
of what you're gonna get rid of this one?
No, I'm not. I'm gonna get another one.
Oh,
That's
so
how
let's
it works.
do this one next week. The new riff. We've already decided new
New
riff,
riff.
and then we're also gonna do Haunting Adeline
Haunting Adeline and
new riff, and that's what we're gonna discuss next.
That's
week.
what it is. We could do this Jack Daniel's single barrel
Okay.
rye too. I mean,
the one we just did was the
double oaked Woodford Reserve double oaked.
Woodford Reserve. So kind of recommend the Woodford. I kind of recommend.
Are you kind of? I mean, I recommend it. It was a good one.
I didn't hate it. I just don't like bourbon. I just don't like whiskey.
Yeah, there are some things that I do not like.
I think that's a recommend. I think this is 100% recommend.
If you're into that.
If you're okay with that, if you read the triggers and you're like, okay, yeah, I can.
Listen, if you like hardcore porn that you read, you will like
This is
that
a good one.
book.
Yeah.
I'm talking pound my ass porn.
While people watch.
While people watch, you will
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, this was a good one.
That's a good one.
It was an easy read, 200 pages.
Quick and easy for you. Half a day, if that, couple
Quick and easy.
hours.
I just want to say that the fairies have powers, like the twins are fairies, right? So they have powers.
Fairies.
So they
flap
could
their
create
wings.
delusions as
That
they were.
sounds like a lot.
It
like
was a
rape.
lot. It was good.
That's a lot.
It was good.
You know, I do like the microphones.
I know you play with it a lot. All right, next week, Haunting Adeline and Riff.
New riff.
New Riff.
Single barrel
I feel
bourbon.
like Riff would be a good character name.
New. Yeah, we can name our next dog Riff.
No, we're not getting another dog.
You know, new riff. They have new riff rye.
We're not getting another dog.
We're not getting another dog. She says.
No.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Well, thanks for hanging out with us. Sorry tonight was a little chaotic. We're coming off of me being ill and.
Yeah,
So-
she's always chaotic. We had floaties.
I
I don't know what the hell the floaties are,
That was weird.
but that one had some sediment on the bottom because it's sat. It's just sat.
Yeah,
So it is what it
that's
is.
fine.
So
That's
that's
no
fine.
big
We'll
deal.
shake it.
I'll
Shake it,
survive.
baby.
I'll survive. Okay. Thanks for hanging out with us. We'll see you guys absolutely next week. No one plans to be sick, so we'll be
Except
here.
for, I don't know.
No, we should be good.
No, we're good.
We should be good. No more illness.
No more. You pass it around to the whole house.
I did.
I gave it to everyone first.
Yeah. All right. Good night, everyone.
Bye.